Eagle double G. Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy OmegaKyro. Welcome. I'm back to playing my one-player stuff. Woo! Man, oh man, it feels so good to be back playing this. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. I only did one episode of this game. Man, oh man, it feels good to be back to playing and streaming my games again. I had again some technical difficulties from last time. Welcome back to the Legend. Legend of Dragoon. Miss hearing this. I miss him. Oh yeah, I forgot I was actually leveling up to this place. So that dodge level was so crazy. There we go. Out.
Yes.
Yes. I love this game so much. Missed it. So I'm gonna let you guys know in this game particularly, there's gonna be a lot of farming to get going, and I'm not gonna mess with you guys. In this game, like I said, it takes a lot of farming to get the best equipment. Like, you know, it's possible. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. So in order to get the best weaponry, you have to farm so much just to get it. But is it worth it? Yes, it is. But you know, me, I'm gonna do it like the normal fashion way. It's gonna take a lot of hours. You guys might probably get bored just sitting me farm the crap out of it, but I mean, hey, it's like I said, in a lot of games, like some people probably would use, like, if anybody remembers Action Replay, Game Shark, etc., you know, I mean, some people probably will take the shortcut way out of it, but you know, for me, I actually finally did it, and beforehand, I didn't know there was a secret boss. But I finally did it, guys. I finally beat the secret boss. But now I'm going to finally show you guys, and and you know the best graphics of all time of playing this game, The Legend of Dragoon, in 1080p in HD. So I hope you guys really love the overlay, and hopefully you guys enjoying the gameplay. So right now the main focus, I'm gonna keep leveling up in this place. The last time I did level up in this place, come here. The last time that I leveled up in this place was like around level 8 by myself.
Yes! Yellow flash!
The last time that I leveled up in this place was like around level 8 by myself.
Yes! Yellow flash!
I killed everybody here? Let me see if there's any person that I missed. Oh, I missed this. Look at that. I know the other treasure chest is basically when I come back for like the second time. Okay, so I won't probably be back to this area like during the second visit. Okay. That sucks. Awesome. I should do the old-fashioned way. health back. Got my health back. Time to die.
Yes! Double slash!
Oh, my double slash is about to be maxed out. Okay, that's awesome.
Yes! Double slash!
Oh, they could respawn? Son, I didn't know they could respawn. Oh, this is gonna be my training ground.
Yes! Double slash!
I'm gonna have fun with this. Where'd the other guard go? What? You took out 2 guards, but I only fought 1! Is that a glitch? What? Wow. Shocking.
Yes! Double slash!
Something you learn every day. And by the way, I recommend doing this in the early beginning of the game because, like, again, you want to become like the OP, powerful, strongest type thing in the game. So, like, if you want to farm the crap out this game, please feel free to do so. Like I said, for me, maybe not a lot of people would suggest that, but you know, if it was up to me, sure, I know I would. Let me see how much far does it take to actually respawn. Wow, they respawn for real. Wow, so this is a good training style. If you know, just to be good, you know, just to knock stuff out the way pretty fast. In my honest opinion, like I said, my honest opinion, but maybe nobody won't try to take this stuff, which is understandable.
Yes! Double lash!
Like I said, in this game, it's a lot of farming. And what I mean a lot of farming is really a lot of farming in this game. Like, it takes a whole hell of a lot just to do so. Turn around. So fun.
Yes! Double lash!
God. Let me see. This never gets old. Just by hearing that, this never gets old.
Yes! Double lash!
Perfect spot just to train, which is mad cool. Look at that, about to level up all the way up. So fun.
Yes! Double lash!
That's how we do things. So fun.
Yes! Double lash!
Hey. Yo, what's up, DeontreGeneration? What's good, homie? We just leveled up. How you doing, DeontreGeneration? How you doing, my man?
Yes! Double lash!
Ooh, 17. I got a good power boost. Yeah, I've been busy of late, my man. I've been busy. I guess I'll use Volcano once I reach out to Lavius. I don't know. I can't remember his name right now, or even how to pronounce it. But other than that, how you doing, DeonTre? Just I hope you doing all right. Let me check my shit again. I'm just thinking about doing something different. I have an idea. I know you probably never saw this game ever in your life, DeonTre, but this is like one of my favorite old school games, and I really wanted to play this for the longest. Like, I know there's a lot of old school games that everybody touched and played and long breathed on it, and feel like that they can beat them in it, or they time record, all that good stuff, or know anything about it. I'm sure every other player will feel to do the same thing or do anything that's slightly different. But come and get me! Ah! Hey, get dodge! What are you doing, big fella? What? Come and get me! Can't get me! What's wrong, big fella? Come get this tail! I'm gonna give you this monster tail! Come on! Nah, I'm joking. Fuck it.
Yes! Double slash!
Yo, it's good, yo. I love being in this area. It's good to mess with the guard, yo. He finally saw me. He was like, nah, man.
Yes! Double slash!
So, like I said, in this game, it was all about farming, like farming up levels. But see, and you know, I abuse that is so that games can be much more easier. And trust me, in this game, it can make things way 10 times way hella easier in this game. If you, like I said, take the time to farm and abuse it in the beginning of the game. Like me, I abuse it, so like I'm killing them like with 1 or 2 hits and all that stuff. I mean, sure, yeah, but some people tell me like, is it worth it? You know what? I'm gonna just say this. Actually, it's really worth it. You don't want to spend like countless of hours fighting bosses, enemies that, you know, fucking 10 times stronger than you, and you just like, your team is about to get mollywopped over the dumbest shit in the world of them taking extreme damage. You know, knowing like certain characters can handle offense, balance of defense, or they just slow as hell. So basically, the main character, he is an all-around. Damn, your phone died? How your phone died? But like I said, like in this game, like I said, I'm just like, you know, even when it comes to getting Gil's like one of the hardest thing in the game. But when you have to fight these, what you call those special enemies, in this game, they're special enemies. And there's one in particular in the game, I know exactly where it is, but you're gonna be like, why you keep fighting this thing over and over and over and over? This, again, like I said, I know I kept saying this multiple times, and when I, you know, playing this game requires a lot of farming. If you don't know what that is, it's a gaming term where you have to keep fighting the same enemies repeatedly just to get the most best things, you know, get that stuff out the way. Oh, that happens, man. Like I said, that really happens. So, in this beginning in particular of the game, I'm gonna abuse the living hell out of my additions and my levels. I'm gonna make Dark like the strongest part of my team, like so that, you know, what my goal is in the beginning of the game. I'll make sure Dark is like level 8, and the rest can just follow up behind him. That's how I do it. I know it sounds really ridiculous in many people's perspective, but in this, like I said, in this particular game, I would. And I would not risk having my team getting obliterated over the dumbest stuff. Because when status effects kicks in, you do not want status effects to kick in. Okay, let me explain by status effects. Okay, there's like, I think it's like what, 5 to 6 status effects. Okay, so let's start with the basic status effect. There's poison. Of course, you already know about poison. Like each time of one of my partners of their turn, when it kicks in, of course they take damage. So poison is one of them. All right, so that's one. Now let's get down to
double flash.
Fear. Okay, fear. There we go. Fear. That's the one. That's the one I wanted to say. Fear is basically yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it's fear. I think fear was the yeah, so fear is basically cuts your power in half. Yeah, fear basically cuts your power in half. That's what it does. Fear cuts your power in half. The spirit, basically, you cannot gain any SP. Your SP will be nothing but zeros. SP is basically you want is basically you want just to level up your Dragoons, aka your transformations. That's what you need. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much, DeOntre. Oh, I'm just explaining status effects and whatnot. What else? I hope I'm not missing anything. I'm trying to remember. I said these favorite versions. There was other things too. I know there was something else. Trying to remember.
Yes! Double flash!
Trying to remember all the stuff that happened to me in this game. Ah, there we go. Confused. There's confusion in this game. So once your partner is confused, I now just remember. Okay, confused. There's confusion in this game. So basically you basically cannot. You cannot do anything unless until confusion goes away on its own. Because basically one of your teammates will either attack any other opponent that's on the opposing team, or attacks or just do things without your of your controlling. Like you can just one of your partners can just attack the person that's on your team. And that's of course that's not good.
Yes! Double flash!
Sometimes he will probably go into the attacking mode, defensive mode. But the best thing and also sometimes he or she will probably do a run, attempt to run, even though, like I said, you won't have much control once they are confused. So you have to wait till that goes away, or unless you have an item to stop them from going, being confused or whatnot. Okay, I mentioned that. I wonder if I actually missing anything. Am I missing anything at all? Or do I basically covered everything? Well, in the early beginning of the game, well, there's poison, so that's already there.
Yes! Double flash!
So you're gonna probably see like the first status effects, like poison and whatnot. I don't know how you getting bought so easily. Yo, I just love treating them like they're stupid. I'm out, big fella. What you doing? You can't find me. That's like the best thing to do is to toy around with it. That should be hilarious.
Yes.
I just crack myself up when I do it. So I probably have enough gold just in case anything bad happens to my teammates. Well, enough gil, excuse me, gil. I probably have enough gil to like, if I was able to keep using up all my potions, I don't have to worry about keep healing. And healing is like the most suffocating thing in this game also.
Yes.
Because you need to hold up to 32 items in your bag. And there's most important items you need to get in this game. Honestly, you really do. There is like most important items you really need to get in this game. So, like I said, leveling up is important, and like I said, farming the hell out this game is very important. This is why I'm doing this for a reason. It's not because I'm just doing it just to do it. Like I said, you're gonna see a lot of farming. A lot. When like I said, I know like I'm a broken record, but like I said, this takes a lot of farming just to level up. Just to level up alone. What else? Yeah, to level up alone is basically poo cakes against certain enemies. Yo, what's up, Jamal? What's good, homie? Welcome to the live stream, bud. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing, man?
Yes. Double flash.
I miss the farming in this game so much. This is ridiculous. Like I said, you can toy around with them. This is so funny. Reminds me of a cartoon. Okay, let me stop fucking around. I took 2 damage.
Yes. Double flash.
Oh man. You know, I played a lot of one player games, old school one player games. You know, there's so many old school one player games that I've always wanted to play. I really need to get the game back on Croc. I'm not sure everybody remembers that old school game. I should, and the other game I really need to get back into, I really need to get back into some Rayman. I'm not sure everybody remembers Rayman during the old school days. I know some people was playing like what's that game? Medieval, that skull-looking character. There's Medieval. Let me see. Oh, the very first Spider-Man game ever for PlayStation 1. Oh yes, that was like the hardest game ever. So like, and I still have it, which is funny. Like, you know, it's funny to me because, you know, even though I still have it, I'm just like, I still shocked and amazed to myself how that game is, and you just be like, oh my god. You're like, why you still have it? And you know what's the most funny thing? That one of the hardest other single player games that I ever touched was Driver 2. Driver 2 was like one of the most, oh man, if you think, you know, Controls was even worse, that was like the worst controlled game ever. Whatever.
Volcano!
Oh man, Driver 2. Oh man, Driver 2 was one of the worst. And like, when I mean one of the worst, one of the worst type games to ever be played on.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Actually, this might work. I should level up from these guys slowly. Like I said, you guys will see a big difference. Why am I leveling up like this? Like I said, this is a big difference.
Yes!
Like, I played this game like countless of times already, and like I said, I know the inside and out of this game. So once I reach level 7, I'm gonna continue on, because like I said, farming in this game is a lot. Like, you're gonna see nothing but farming in this game, because like I said, this takes a whole lot to do. There's so much to do in this game than you possibly could ever imagine. Because like I said, the secret boss in this game, like, if you don't have the right equipment, GG to your team and everything. Don't even try. Like, just give up. Like, you could have like the second best dairy items. It only could do so much, and you're just gonna get bodied, because it's like a rat. Like, don't do it. I would not even suggest it. That's just in my opinion. I wouldn't even recommend it.
Yes! Go!
Volcano! Oh man, I fought the secret boss. I was losing like crazy. Like, you know, I was like, when I fought the secret boss in this game, I was like, what the hell? I was like, for reals? I was like, this how hard he is? Without having any type of equipment and all that stuff? I was like, you know what? I was like, god damn. And you know, I did this on my PSP, but I was able to beat him because I had the right equipment and I had to farm it. Yo,
Yes!
if you guys would believe me, if you guys would have saw how many hours it took me to get all those right equipment, and like I said, it took a whole lot. it took a whole lot just to get the right equipment. Was it fun? Yeah, it was fun. Was it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. It was actually really worth it, and like I said, but like I said, I'm not, gonna get bodied by certain bosses or enemies just to destroy me, and I have to worry about the other two people on my team. If anything were to happen to any of my people on the team,
Yes.
I have to at least worry about one, not two.
Go.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna finish it. I only need to worry about one person on the team, just in case anything goes to fail. Like, you want to worry about at least one person, not the whole entire team, but or two people. I want to worry about one, at least one. One person is more good enough for me. I gotta worry about one person. I like it. The best good stuff. Best to believe. You do not want to make any mistakes. Zero, nada, zero mistakes.
Go. Volcano.
Look, we're about to level up soon.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
I'm telling you, like, once you like take care of all this the other stuff in the early beginning of the game, like I said, you shouldn't even have no worries or no problems. Like, let's say Volcano was really at level 20, like up stage the move, and it just grew so much powerful as it was. The chances to not make a move powerful, oh my god! Like I said, it's just crazy. Like I said, once you have all that stuff, you're gonna be like, yeah, I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about the main character. I have to worry about this character and this character.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
So like, like I said, I know this probably looked like the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. But like I said, I did this before. But how many played this one? I played this game like what, twice in my life? Yeah, I played this game twice in my life. So now I was able to remember most of what to do. So yeah, so I highly recommend to you to be like 7 or 8. If you want to stick around and be like level 5 in this, I think that's good, and in my opinion. But once you're like 7 or 8, it's like just be happy you're about to demolish everybody.
Yes.
Early in the game.
Go.
You don't have to worry about jack crap. Like, you able to take out the first or maybe the second boss without no worries, because you know you have to level up the other characters anyways. So I might as well just level them up, like level up Dart anyway, so and just get it out the way. What's up? Come on.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
And by the time I go to the next part, you'll see exactly what I mean. Like, you know, once you put in the great amounts of damage scaling, like I said, you're gonna feel like you're OP. You want to make sure you want to feel like you're like the OPest thing in this game. About for those who are watching on my live stream, what is your favorite old school game that you can remember to the top of your head? That you know it so well that you know you don't have to worry about jack. Nothing. You can be able to just do it like this, like the top of your brain, like, just like that. You know where, basically what I'm saying is you know where to go to the locations, where the items is, the enemy is this, how you know how to beat the enemy, stuff like that. All of that, etc. Does anybody know that one game in the past that you played that you know exactly, you know everything is? I mean, if so, yo, just let me know. Like, I like to have a good conversation about it. Maybe I know the game, maybe I do not, but it's a conversation worth to talk about. You know, I like to have those type of conversations because I think it's really fun just to know what you maybe you want to do a type of strategy like that, but I ain't gonna be able to level up to like maybe at level 99 or early beginning game. That's ludicrous. That's a chill button right there.
Volcano.
That's an ultimate chill button. I'll be like probably like level 7, level 8 early beginning of the game, and I skedaddle myself onward. And probably do some broken stuff. Probably once I get all my items and stuff. So,
Yes. Go. Volcano.
gotcha. One more battle. And I get to continue for the rest for the game. Let me see how's my Pokemon. Halfway mark. Just about to do some incredible damage scaling.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Level 7. Let's save the game and continue.
Yes! Go! Volcano! Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano! Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano!
And that's that. Pretty awesome, man. So now I got my second party member.
Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano! Harpoon!
I need to level him up too, so. Whew. Bring it.
Yes! Go! Volcano! Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano! Yes! Go! Volcano! Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano!
it's almost about that time for me to get some shut-eye. The boy needs to get some sleep. So sorry if this was like a little bit much boring, but you know, as much I did explain about how this game works, you know, like I said, it takes a lot of farming to play this game anyways. So and don't worry, like, you know, everybody should probably be, you know, leveled up and all that for the next time I play this game. So you guys can have, you know, like I said, you're gonna see like a lot of farming anyway. So this game is a time-consuming game for disc and all the other good stuff. So without further ado, this is your boy OmegaKyro. Thank you guys for joining. Stay tuned for more till next time on the Legend of Dragoon. All right, until then, I am out. Peace, y'all. Oh, wait, okay, my bad. Okay, keep the guns on the left side.
Wherever you go, I'm always with you.